Having me.
The ladies have been asking a lot about this person that we've been playing on the radio, who is singing about when money is right. He doesn't even ask price. He just do what comes naturally, which is to spend it, right?
Yes, sir.
So here you are, live and in living color, and it's what now? A couple of days since you've been here in Jamaica. Eh?
Yeah, I've been on the island since Thursday.
All right. How has it been going? How does it feel coming back home?
Man, it's good, man. I had fish, I had everything, man. It's good.
That is not the extent of all that you've been having, I take it.
No, everything.
Everything. All right, so we want to talk to you for a little while, Sharp, so Jamaicans here can get a chance to know a little bit more about you. In fact, this is the second time that you're appearing on this program.
Right.
I think a couple of months ago we were looking at the issue of how artists like yourself,
Yeah.
based overseas, how you managed to penetrate the Jamaican market, and you were one of the guests that we had on the program at the time, talking to you live from South Florida, and there were some other people from Toronto and so on. And I remember very well your deliberations at that time. You're here in Jamaica now primarily to connect with your fan base and your growing fan base, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And what has the journey been like so far?
The experience has been good, Richie. It just feels good coming home and, just having your home people endorsing the product you're putting out. So, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. They're saying, man, I like it. I like that song. Everybody, and sometimes they just go in the store. I'm walking with even my friends, and they go in the store and they just pick stuff up and they be like, money right, the next price.
This song, your first major single, it is fair to say that it took off in the international marketplace before it actually hit Jamaica.
Yes, sir. It did. It went. We had it in Florida, playing in all the clubs. We have it in France. It's playing in France on the Reggae France. We had station in Montpellier. That's also France, Canada. So it's been pretty good, man. It's been pretty good. I'm really, just taking it one step at a time, and just loving, taking in the love that I'm receiving also.
Mm-hmm. So as a result of the strength in the North American market, let's look at that market. I understand that you were able to do a number of shows within the college circuit. Pretty much you toured within the college circuit. On the strength of Money Right.
Yes, sir. And the good thing about it, as I spoke to you earlier about the school where I went to, I'd gotten a scholarship to play soccer. We call it football, football. And that was one of my main swaying point. Like a lot of school recruited me, but that was one of the swaying point to sign for that school. They had this program called the music industry, along with mass communication. So I was like, yeah, I could play football, what I really love, and I could do some music that I really love. So so that was good. So the college tour was based on like me just going back to that school to show them, say, yeah, Sharp is back to delivering in a different way. And upstate New York, man, sometimes the snow and all that stuff, it just get boring. So when I was there, sometimes you had nothing to do. More than just bar hop. That was something good for the the students, like the freshmen, and so to just come out and enjoy. So it was pretty good, man.
Yes. I should tell my listeners, in fact, you can expand on the point that you're not holding just one, but 2 degrees.
Yes, sir.
The first was in mathematics and sciences.
In science, yeah. Calculus, madness.
So you studied math and sciences, and then you moved on to your second degree in mass communications, minor in music.
In music, yeah. So
how are you putting any of those years of training into your music right now?
Yeah, because as you know, we got the label. Me and Sean, we got the BBK Entertainment,
right.
And the whole vibe of the whole degree thing was mainly the business side of it. Where you gotta, because sometimes a lot of artists come in the game and they don't really understand the business aspect, like your royalties and how contracts and stuff like that. So it was very important for me to learn that, because when I was at the label, Richie, I was in charge of, I was in strategic marketing.
And by the way, the label you're referring to is actually Columbia Records.
Yeah, Columbia Records. Yeah, I did 6 months of internship there. They consider that to be the in the music industry the Yale, the Yale of the music industry.
As it gets.
Yeah. So I was there for 6 months, and you know, we were in strategic marketing, and I used to see these licensing contract coming in, man, where I'm picking up daily, and it says they want to play like a Beyonce record for in a movie called like the OC, like a regular series, and they would say we're willing to pay like $200,000, and I'm saying what? And I'm saying, my God, you know, I'm saying this kind of money for just 2 seconds, man, you know, 2 to 5 seconds. So I was like, you know, there's much more than just getting on stage and singing a song, or just composing a song. Branding, that was a main part of it. Cross promotion. So sometimes you see like a certain car in a music video, and you just look at it like, oh, well, there's a car. But then and there, that was like product placement, because you know, it takes major bucks to get a commercial. But if you have your song on the music, like say a BET or a MTV, and you sing that song for 4 or 5 times for the day, that's even more exposure than a regular commercial. So it was really good, man.
So you really enjoyed those 6 months?
Yeah, man, that was the best job I ever had, man.
Who was hot at the time? Who was leading at the time when you were in Colombia? Was it Mariah Carey or who?
No, it was Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce. Then we had John Legend. When John Legend just came out, that was one of the main thing that we did. We did John Legend, and we did Life Jennings. I don't know if you ever heard of him. So you know, that was pretty good, man, because we did a lot.
They achieved a lot during those years.
Yeah, those years, man. It was so good. As an intern, you know, they used to just bring me there. And the good thing about it, man, I was a paid intern, man. It wasn't. It wasn't, yeah, and I'm getting the money, man. So it wasn't no coffee boy thing, you know. It was, cause that was one of their main thing. It was like, no, if an executive or an assistant ever took you and sent you to go buy anything like coffee or anything like, and they catch you, they could get in trouble. So you know, they really took it serious, man. I even went to the MTV Music Award, man. They even the lady who I work with, she Devana Brathwaite, man, I can't forget her name. They even had Valentina dress me, man. Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
So that experience must have helped to encourage you, motivate you,
man,
to do what you're doing now.
Yeah, because they tell you money can't buy happiness, man, but Richie, they never need to remix that, man.
I tell you. Well, you mentioned something earlier, Sharp, about product placement.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out if it was Sean, who was busy behind the cameras right now, or yourself, who got those ladies for the video, because that is some serious.
Man, I tell you, it's all visual, man. You know, it's all about the visual. But and that, all the experience in the business, that even brought that through, man, because a lot of people was like, yeah, where you get them y'all live from? And you know, but it was good. It was good. It was a real professional set. The beautiful young ladies, they came out in Miami, Florida, and just represented. You know, we made it like a fun environment, man. We were at the beach 5 a.m. in the morning, man. You know, so you know, it had some motivation behind it to get people out that early, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Great job, great job. We're talking with Sharp. They say he's sharper than a razor, number 3. And we're going to play the song that has really been the biggest from his catalog so far, that is making all this happen. And then we're going to brandish a world premiere of a brand new song from Sharp as well. This is Money Right. My life.